Hello YouTubers, especially the RV YouTubers. Today I'm going to demonstrate a 12-volt valve that will let water drain from your gray water tank, and I don't like to call it gray water, I'm just going to say soapy water. So on the side of your tank there's a fitting where you can screw in a piece of pipe and you can order one of these little electric valves that will open and let the water drain in a 12-volt system. You need a ½ inch. They mistakenly sent me, you need a 1 inch. They mistakenly sent me a ½ inch, so it doesn't drain very fast. But let's show you how it operates here. This is pretending to be my water in my soapy water holding tank. And I've just put together some fittings, and on your valve you have one line that's the negative side that just runs to the frame, because your negative side of your battery is going to be ground into the frame, so you only need a short piece of wire. The other piece of wire would run to a battery, then you could put a switch in it and mount it right beside your steering wheel, and then run the wire back to the hot side. And actually on these I can't tell if one side's meant to be for the hot side. It seems either way they will work. It's no markings on it either. But so as long as you have a connection, then all you need to do in your switch, flip your switch and it will start draining the water. And if you want it to stop, just flip it off. But that will let you drain out the water from the bath water from your driver's seat. Now, one thing about this is this little valve can't handle trash. It's got a strainer in it that will quickly stop up. So I would suggest getting one of these strainers here. They are sold to go on a pump like that right there. I pump sugarcane juice with this, so I put that in line to keep any fibers from getting into the pumping mechanism. And there's a number of one right there. I think they're $5 or $10. So as you can see, it'll take a little time. I've ordered a 1 inch. This was supposed to be 1 inch, but it'll drain much faster with a 1 inch. But I would put the strainer in line, because you can just screw the strainer out and clean it out, put it back on. Very easily to keep hair or food particles or whatever from getting into the release valve. So it's pretty simple, and I'll say basically, because every video people say basically. I caught myself saying it all the time. Okay, one other thing I'll cover, because this is so short. You see people bringing in the big blue tanks of water to fill, so they don't have to pull their whole trailer or motor home to, or drive their motor home to a water source when they're boondocking. So this pump right here will really kick it in there. You just bring your water back and leave it in your truck and hook this up and pump it up into the tank, in the fresh water tank. But also you can get a smaller one here. This one's I think $28. It's really a better one than these little ones here. I use those little ones there. They're only $14 to pump water from my spring. And these are a little better. All of them you could adjust the pressure, how much pressure you want it to go until it shuts off on the end here with those little screws. So I use them here all the time. I pump diesel fuel with these, and I have a spring down the hill. If I can show you, oh, there's Marcia comes walking up. She's going to clean up the motorhome. This pipe standing beside the tree is a 40-foot, two 40-foot pipes that are 8 inches in diameter, and I just use them like a water tank or reservoir in the summer. And I use the solar panel right there to recharge my batteries and pump water all the way up there to the top. And I got 30 pounds of pressure, in places even 40 pounds of pressure from the weight of the water at the top, and I use that for irrigation. So I use these pumps quite a bit. and they're charged with a solar panel. It's all free, and I have plenty of water like that from the spring down the hill. So as you can see, let's see how we're doing here. We've already drained out about a gallon. This is just a pot I put it in to simulate the holding tank. So there you go. That's what I plan to do to release water. Actually, I think I will sell my soapy water, my so-called gray water, to truck stops to wash the urine off the truck stop parking lots. They probably won't buy it, but they should. They all smell. So if you're sitting up there and you reach over and flip that valve, it'll start releasing your soapy water, and you won't have so much to carry around. I usually just release it when I get back home on my own land. There's nobody to complain about it then. But it will work. Okay, the end of this one. Please check out my other ones. I have several RV tip videos. Things I've learned off about 35 years living in trailers and motorhomes. Thank you. Bye-bye.